Ouagadougou was quiet under the night sky when an unmarked black SUV rolled through the narrow streets. Its tinted windows concealed the passenger inside. Few could have guessed who had just arrived in the capital: global football icon Cristiano Ronaldo. There was no media entourage, no flashing cameras, no official announcement. This was not a football event. Ronaldo had come in private for a meeting with Burkina Faso's young and outspoken president, Ibrahim Traoré. Ronaldo, sources say, has followed developments in Africa closely. He has watched Traoré's speeches and his defiant stance against foreign interference. Something in the Burkinabe leader's story reminded him of his own, overcoming doubt, standing tall against the odds. As the SUV reached the outskirts of the city, it was joined by a convoy of military vehicles. Leading the group was Traoré himself in his signature red beret. When the cars stopped, the two men greeted each other warmly. "Welcome to Burkina Faso, my brother," Traoré said, smiling as he clasped Ronaldo's hand. "It's an honor," Ronaldo replied. "The world is watching what you're doing here. They see courage, they see hope." From there, the pair drove to Ouagadougou's new national stadium, one of the country's flagship projects. Lights blazed across the vast arena, its green pitch glowing like a jewel in the night. "This is beautiful," Ronaldo said, walking across the field. Traoré responded, "It's only the beginning. We are already building another, even bigger. When it's ready, the world will no longer be able to ignore Burkina Faso." For Traoré, football is more than a sport. Here, it means unity, it means hope, he said, and we will use it to build strong leagues that can rival Europe. But the president also spoke candidly. "Not everyone supports my vision. Some countries are working to stop it. They've tried many ways to bring me down. But I will not be intimidated. I work for my people, and I will continue until my last breath." The next morning, Ronaldo toured the city with Traoré. He asked to meet everyday citizens, not just officials. At an orphanage, children ran to him, shouting his name. Ronaldo played football with them and presented a donation of over $500,000 for widows, children, and the community. "This is for your future," he told them. Over the following days, the Portuguese star visited villages, markets, and schools. He joined children in impromptu football matches, met widows and workers, and listened to stories of both hardship and hope. At one point, an elderly woman handed him a photograph of her late son, who had dreamed of becoming a footballer. Ronaldo promised her, "His dream will live on." At a closed-door strategy session, Traoré revealed maps of where new stadiums would be built, not just in the capital, but across the entire country. "Every child deserves a place to play, to learn, to dream," he told Ronaldo. The plan, he explained, faced resistance from foreign powers. "They want us small, but we will not stay small." Ronaldo pledged support, promising to send coaches, equipment, and to arrange matches between African and European clubs. "What you are building here," he said, "is more than football. It is freedom." The visit culminated in a massive rally at the stadium, where thousands of Burkinabe gathered after word spread of Ronaldo's presence. Standing beside Traoré, the footballer addressed the crowd. "I have traveled the world, but what I have seen here has touched my heart. You are a strong people, a proud nation, and I believe one day the World Cup can be held in Burkina Faso." The crowd erupted in cheers. For many, the sight of Ronaldo standing shoulder to shoulder with their president symbolized more than sport. It symbolized recognition, solidarity, and belief in Burkina Faso's future. But perhaps the most striking moment came off camera. Late one night, Traoré led Ronaldo to a guarded construction site outside the city. Under floodlights, hundreds of workers were building what Traoré described as the largest stadium in Africa, capable of seating more than 100,000. "This," he told Ronaldo, "will show the world what Africa can build. Here, our talent will no longer be hidden." Traoré admitted the risks. "Every day there are threats. Some want this project to fail. They block resources, they send warnings. Sometimes I wonder if I will live to see it finished. But if they take my life tomorrow, let the world know. Burkina Faso was building something for its people. Ronaldo placed a hand on his shoulder. "You will live to see it completed, and I will stand with you." As Ronaldo departed Burkina Faso, he looked down from his plane window at the city lights below. "They're going to make it," he whispered to himself. Because the greatest victories are not always won on the field, they are built in the hearts of the people.